Hello, it's your little friend. Yeah, there. I am on a roll this week. This is a YouTube live, and you're welcome to watch on the replay, of course, and fast forward through the things that aren't that fun or entertaining to you. And we'll wait for a few minutes. I'm a little bit early. Well, no, I'm right on time. 3:30-ish. It's still ish. So there'll be some folks coming along here in a minute. And in the meantime, I'm going to get my little nest ready. I hope this finds everybody well. I hope this finds everybody using this free time to practice your art skills. I know I am. I don't think I have to tell you guys how much I'm enjoying my little portraits in this mixed media journal. But I am. I said I was going to do something. What was it I was going to do? Oh, yeah. I forgot I did that the other day and it worked pretty good. Now that's when they'll capture the picture. I thought I was ready. This page is distress inks, some this grease pencil works great. I'm taking it off with a wet wipe. I've used Sharpies and dry erase markers. They all tend to come off when you least need them to. So here's what I did the other day and it worked great. Let's put that part up here. Just stuck my finger in the paint. Nobody here yet. That looks pretty good. Now then, I'm going to do it a little bit differently today. Hello. Alrighty. If I can see that, we'll be in good shape. I'm going to take some of this portrait pink that I've been working with all week. I've got collage and stencil and hey Nancy. I'm just getting ready. I thought I was done, but I did some other things. This worked pretty good the other day, so I want to do it again. Hi, Joycey. Go get yourself something to eat then. I'm just getting this ready. And I'm going to dry it now, so. Gotten pretty good at my iPad, Nancy. Okay, so there's a coat of Portrait Pink by De La Rowney. Ooh, that sounds good. Fingers are always available, and fingers get it down without any lines to speak of. Now that'll give me the ground for the casein to stick to. Because matte medium, let's see, what did I put on paint? It's same as, it's acrylic. Okay. Now then. Now I'm ready. Oh, crap. Good. I've got 2 coats of matte medium on this page. We're going to do something different over here. Note to yourself, don't put paper down on an open palette. All right, y'all remember what we did Tuesday? I've got new lights. It's split. Can you see that? And these two wings move, so you can either have them together or apart. And I think I'm really going to like it. That's better light right there anyway. Haha. All right. So this was on sale at Home Depot. And I got it for $49 as opposed to $75 everywhere else. And I really do like it. I filmed a video for my new series yesterday. You know, my hour-long videos. And it really made a big difference. I don't think I need that one. Try to clean that brush. I don't like painting in the ferrule. If you'll do this when you're washing it, you can get some of it out. Okay. Ooh, I just love her. Now, this is what I did yesterday. Isn't that fun? She looks more like a girl with a pearl earring here, so I gave her a pearl. And that white, the white keeps sinking in. And y'all see the video when it comes out, but I'm pleased with the, in watercolor, this is straight watercolor, how the hat looks velvet. So I was real tickled that I was able to pull that off. Her face is totally different. This looks like a younger girl, and this looks like a woman of years. How about that? But it shows you how different mediums can look so different. And there's things I would change, but watercolor, remember, you pretty much only get one shot. So I wish I'd had her hair up a little bit more like that one. But if you're not looking at the other versions of it, you don't notice it. I mean, you wouldn't have any reason to notice it. It's what I'm trying to say. Let me get us up on YouTube. All righty. So that's what I did yesterday. I think doing these hour videos, I don't mind talking through them because that helps distract my mind just as much as music, I think. And it'll allow me to shut up that voice that keeps saying you can't do that. I've got one too. I call mine Victoria. Turning my fan on and putting that gesso away. So anyway, it's a psychological thing because when I'm on live with you guys, I have a little bit of edge of, oh my God, am I going to be able to do this? Thankfully, I usually do. Watercolor is my nemesis. And the reason is, well, I don't really know what the reason is. I think the reason is that was the first thing I tried, and it is harder. And I with a professional tutor, I studied with Charles Reed. I do this different every time, don't I? So what does that tell you? There are a million different ways to run a railroad. I'm just going to mark some of this off. Got the hairline. Because I can. Now when I did the let's see if that helps. When I did the watercolor yesterday, I did it with contour drawing. So that's why her face is off, because I didn't do this first, which is, like I said, totally fine. Hey, Azure. I've been enjoying your messages that you send. This is what we did Tuesday. And then I did her in watercolor yesterday and filmed it. It's part of my new series of 1-hour videos that aren't live. Yeah, the Asian girl is stunning because this, well, not because, this is a contemporary artist, so it's not royalty free, but I ordinarily try to use old, out of date, 40, 50-year-old. How am I going to do this? 40, 50-year-old pictures that are out of copyright. I'll move this way just a little bit. I know some of you don't care if you see the mixing, but then there are others who do. Here's some stuff. Right. Here, we're getting in there. So let's do a little dip today. And I solved my problem with the missing casing bottle. I bought a quart of it online, so now I'll have plenty. I hope this goes good. Well, I've done it on plain gesso before. Now the eyes are exactly one eye apart on the ideal face. So like here's two eyes. And you can measure from the irises also that they're 2 eyes apart. And I've got it a little bit off. So I want to fix it now. Find out where I'm off, and it's right there. This one's just a little too close. So I want to start out right, as right as I can be. It was interesting working on watercolor yesterday because I haven't done that much of it lately. I'm still off just a little. Where is it? I must just put it right back in the same spot. Okay, here we go. Right here. Let's go for the third time. Okay, that's better. And I can adjust this a little more as well. If y'all need me for anybody or anything, yell at me. The other thing about a face is if this is 2 eyes, then you can measure from the brow bone to the bottom of the nose and be pretty much on point. I've already marked it, but that measures out correctly. Now that is dependent on the pose and, And then guess what? The nose is 1 eye wide. And then guess what else? That means the inner corner of the eye lines up with the inner corner of the nose. You getting it yet? And then this is the mouth. Way to not get it in the center there, Vic. And then the mouth varies, and again varies. That's about, if you measure from the middle, it's a little bit shorter than 2 eyes. And it lines up a lot of the time with the iris. So right here, there, I think I'll quit. Woohoo. Go ahead and put these eyes in. I'm going to double check them again. Y'all know from watching me how easy it is to get off. And just a little bit. Now her skin color is not too far off. It's got a little more yellow in it. I want to get that out of there. Chunk of blue. I still didn't get it out of my brush. And if any of y'all are on the Clean Palette Club, you can break that habit. You have permission to break it. This is real thin red up here. And then that would make that real thin yellow, which is perfect for a little bit of a wash. Dry my brush off. I want to watch for hard edges. A little bit of, while it's wet, just a teeny little bit of a bluish red for her cheeks. And then on the other side. It sits right there because the way the light is. And now I'm going to put some water down. This is a thing I learned from my pastel tutor, that to make a form rounded, add green. And you've heard me say this before, because green is the complement of red, and skin tones have red. It will make the illusion of going back turning away from us. I can feel the gesso kind of fighting me. So I'm going to let that dry. And put a little bit up here. I also probably did too much of it. We're good. And I can put a little bit of green right here. And a little green right here. Anywhere my form turns, I can put a little bit of green. This side not so much because the light's coming from over here. So we'll just give her a little bit. See what y'all are saying? Yes, that is it. Thank you. What'd you do? Reverse check it? Thank you. I'm glad you did that. Excuse me. If I were to paint this for real out of a journal, I would probably ask for permission. It's not enough to give credit. A little green there, a little green back in that cheek dimple, a little green right there where the nose, the center part of the nose. Yeah, see, I'm way out on that. Am I? Yeah. Way out. Check those eyes while I'm there. Close, close, close. So we're going to pretend that isn't there, and I'll have to patch that with something. Something like that. And I'll be glad when I get that casein back in. There's some more of that green and some more of that wet red. I'm not crazy about a surface that just holds it floating on top, but that's the challenge that I've set for myself, so we will continue. This is not boding well for this surface. I did it the other day though. It's the same thing I put on that red one. Interesting. We'll take this green out of that. I'm thinking, I just paused for a think. I'm going to put some white to give me that. Perfect. That pale skin that I value so much. Stop rushing. Nobody's going to take it away from you. Good idea. Right now she looks like Grace Bowie's wife, David Bowie's. Like one of those characters that. What's her name? Grace Lee? Yeah, I'm just kind of messing around here, Nancy. But I am finding that this process with you guys here really helps me. Like yesterday, when I was painting. This is lighter. I think I'm going to give her some eyebrows now so we can tell what we're looking at. Hope this finds everybody healthy. This virus thing is worse now than it was when we first went under. Mixing up a little burnt sienna and raw umber just to give me a reddish tone. A little bit on her nose. There's a lot of blood flow in the nose area, and so that's why it's always a little brighter color. Not very much right here. I have a feeling that nose is too wide. It is. Well, actually, it's just right there. Yeah, it's okay. I was measuring the shadow. And pretty good there, pretty good there. Okay, now let's get a little bit of lips. Using some old purple over there. We'll get some of this red. Perfect. Ooh, pretty, pretty. And I need a little bit of a darker right in here. Needs to fade out just a hair. And then that needs to come down about like that. Okay, I'm not real happy with the eyes, so let's, I think I ordered it with Vulture and Crimson too. I'm tired of this, not being able to mix my own. For some reason, paint's not sticking real good right there. Amen, yeah. Well, the only reason I was in that was because she was kind of freaky before I got her eyebrows on. But who's the other one? Grace. There's another. That's better. Kind of got to tickle it a little bit. She hardly has any lines there. We'll put a little bit of my little flesh tone right here. Soften that just a hair. That's better. I'll have to wait for that to get a little bit more dry. And then this comes up like that. I'm just tickling it. That lip color turned out so good. Oh, another little trick I'll tell y'all with watercolor and something like this, when you're working with water media, the most important thing that you have to do is control the water. I'm putting some of my skin tone with the white right there. And to control water, you never go straight from the water bucket to your paper. You always keep a rag in your hand. Or sometimes I shake it in the floor. It's just water. I'm removing a little bit. Randy's sister used to wear her makeup this way. She looked just like Connie Chung. Okay, we're kind of getting there. But it took her forever to get ready to go anywhere. Mm. Do just a little more on that mouth. Intensify this just a little. And a little bit of shadow right here. And take out a little bit right here. So this is on wrinkled paper. Let's see if I can put just a little white. Sometimes if you just go ahead and add the highlight in the eye. Whoa, that's a big one. It brings it to life a little bit as you're working on it. Come on now. That's what I said. More brownish. More hazel. There's just a tiny, tiny value change right here where the cheek goes down to the nose. It's just a little bit. Now I'm gonna pull up my cheek cheek. I thought Sting's wife was one of the girl band. I can't think of their name. Doing on the tip of my tongue. Spice Girls. Okay. All the way up here. Her hair is a browny and bluish cast, probably because of lighting. I'm using kind of a muddy thing I got going on over here. You can't stay there. Clump of went. Always look for things in relation to something else. So I was just looking at where this hair ends over here, and it's just about even with the bottom of her eye. I see chat moving. Let's see what y'all talking about. You're right. It is the soccer player. And they've been married for a long time, too. Ooh, we're good. We're good, I tell you. Okay, she's beginning to. Oh, I'm having fun. Don't have too much fun. Okay, so from here, that was a little bit more than I wanted. Okay, now I don't know if you remembered or not, but if you don't have your line narrow enough, well, good mix glue in. too much. I just wiped my brush off and squeezed it, and then just back into the pot, into the paint, I should say. Now, very carefully, I'm going to narrow that line. It's okay if it disappears. Ooh, take a breath. A little bit of brown in there. I just can't get these dark enough. And now we've got, hold my brush up a little bit. We've got some little hairy things coming out here, which probably aren't going to show. I got to do her hand. I forgot her hand. Bye, Joycey. Joycey off to somewhere special. That's not a very good hand, but I think some of that will feed back up. Let's try it again. Okay. I'm looking to see if any of my marks survived. I'm not being very talkative today. Good, 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 good. Got the wrong one. Yes, Gail, I should have remembered that. So I don't want it to go brown. I want it to stay blue. Just a little bit of white. I really need a different color of blue, a different hue. Like a manganese. Yeah, that's way down here. Okay. All right, let's do some more black, or what passes for black in this world. Yeah. I'm not crazy about how wide her nose looks. And that's probably because I've got the angle too straight. Well, something's going on. Her face is just a hair wider, just enough to, and that's not the right color. Dig around here until I find a dark. All right. I have not captured her likeness. Which isn't that important here. But it is if you're doing a commission. Raise that just a hair. And that doesn't have one, that's all dark. Cool. All right, I've got some more to make it believable. We're all about believable. Now get some more of the blue. This is a good place for. Now, when I get the black, which I ordered, I can come back in and paint in my darkest darks here, and that will leave this blue highlight here and here. Maybe if I lighten this up some more. And then the eyebrows. I think that will help. Yeah, fried rice. That'd be good. Now I'm gonna leave that hair alone because I cannot do anything about it without some black. So there she is. Ta-da! Close enough. So who's still with me? I've got 2 layers of matte medium on here. And I am going to attempt, not going to attempt, I'm going to do let's see, what do I want? Ranger. Yellow, what do I got here? Alcohol ink I'm looking through. Maybe. There we go. Want some blue? Okay. Got this last week. Have not used it. What do I have here? A little bit of Bucky Hall. And tip bottles. Three. That should be 3. All right. Get some alcohol. I don't need much. I just want a wash. I want to see dust, and then I'll probably come back over it with something to seal it so I can paint on top. I'm going to keep it off my media mat. I'm going to put one more drop in there. Maybe one more. Okay, put that right there. All right. All right. So there's our thinned green. I could have put it in the green bottle, but no. And I'll mix this up a little bit of the tealish color. And thin it. I'm over here where y'all can't see me spill it. Tealy green. Won't hurt anything. And some blue. And this stuff will last in the squirt bottles for a while. Okay, so I just mixed a little. All right, big experiment here. Are you ready? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna lay this flat. In the floor, that's where stuff always goes. Didn't I say I had a little bit of alcohol? What did I do with it? What did he do with it? Maybe I put something in them. All right. Now then, take the cap off and see what happens. I don't want you going into the gutter. And that did get, there was more green in that bottle than what I thought. This little thing does a pretty good job. Now I'm going to put a little bit of straight blue. This thing is working really good. I would not have got it if it'd been over $10, but and I diluted that stuff because I did not know on this matte medium what was going to happen, and I'd rather sneak out on it. Okay, get the green. Ooh. Don't drop it off in the floor. Switching hands to see if that makes it any easier. Ding. Well, I have to say that the matte medium is working. I think you'd wear your hand out though. It's not really meant for a whole lot of movement. It's tucked in there. So you're not going to get a whole lot of movement after you put it on. Or it's going to soak in. Yeah. All right, well, that's good enough for an experiment. The green's pretty right there. That doesn't blow any fair, so I'm going to have to get a hairdryer. If I want to get serious about this. You need 3 or 4 hands. I'm thinking about a face, so I'm kind of all right. This is making my hand hurt. I mean, my arm hurt really bad. All right. Whew. That was a lot of work. Yeah, I've got a, you can't see it. Right in here in this muscle. Whew. But I think I can get a face in this area. Where's my... I've been doing real good at keeping my floor cleaned up. Okay. Won't get off much, but it gets off some. So it's the matte medium is absorbent. We discovered that. And we don't want the line things. There you go. Now I have to find the perfect face for this garden color. How about that? I've got one more thing if it's dry. Knocked it over, Vicki Ross. You sure did. I made my own embossing pattern. So let's pop that up there. Oh, I didn't. That's a red crayon I found on the floor. Let's give her a, let me get a stencil. China. If this is different. I don't get it. I won't throw it away. It's real old. This one's still sealed. Told you it was old. Hey, trash is in the floor. That one's pretty old too. Okay. Never fear. Never fear. Embossing culture. Now this is also an experiment. It's not extra fine. It's QT. And I hope it's dry enough. There we go. Need some room. That time it went in the floor. I felt it splash. Okay, so let's put these two. It's getting there. Okay, so I said these two. Now don't move the stencil. Okay. I've got a mortar and pestle in the kitchen that Randy said I could have. See if I can hit this little thing. Not with that on there. I think a piece of paper is better. And I've got this little thing I've never used, so get out of there. Move that away from here. All right, we got a pretty clean pouch. Pretty clean. It worked. Get this sugar off. I made my own embossing powder. Cool. Ta-da! Let me pick up that bottle before I forget it. And of course it's gone. There it is. I think it's time for me to quit. All right. That is all I've got for this day. I am proud of that. And it's not too bad considering it's not extra fine. Come on, focus. If I hold it up real close and real still, you're not going to do it, are you? Anyway, there you have it. Whew, I'm tired. Okay. Over and out. 2 hours is that's all I can do. All right. Hey, Lynn. Yeah, well, look at this, baby doll. I made my own embossing powder. Uti and alcohol ink. That's just cool. I'm afraid to touch. No, cool. It is dry and glossy. Come on. Not gonna do it. Okay. Anyway, that is just too cool. So I made me some ribs. That's better than paying $7 for it. So now I need to find something to put that in. And this page has 2 layers of matte medium and then alcohol ink. And it moved a little. And I can put my face right in here. I think it'll be all right. I have to seal the alcohol ink probably with something to keep it from sucking up through. And I'm waiting. I finally broke down and ordered some black. And I'll finish her hair and around her eyes a little bit. And on to the next thing. So, I'm glad you stopped in. Bye, Gail. You have those what, Lynn? Alcohol inks or the Uti? The white, clear Uti? This is what I used. Now you're going to focus. Sort of. Okay. I'm tickled pink with that. You can feel it. I could put just a little more red in it. It's about 10 or 15 drops of alcohol ink. You're funny. Don't I have something of yours? Yeah, I've got your white brush. Yeah, I'm pleased with her. And you saw this. You didn't see this. I did that yesterday in Vatakala. If you didn't look at that, she looked okay. And I gave her a pearl earring because she kind of looks like the pearl earring. I'm getting back in the groove. She's not an exact. Her lips are a little fuller. But you know, it's a journal. Well, cool. Alrighty. I'm going to leave this, let it dry, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you back here again on Tuesday. I'll gladly pay your Tuesday for a hamburger today. That's my Wimpy. Okay. I know there's several people out there. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you Tuesday. I love you, and bye-bye. Bye, Nancy.